This is the Guide to Georgia Outdoors. We are in Savannah at Bell's Landing, and we're about to go after the blue crab today. We just left the El Patro's buffet. I'm not sure if that was a good idea, loading up on Mexican food before we go out in 96-degree heat. But we're gonna try to catch a few crab. This is gonna be a 2-day video. We're gonna set the traps today, and we're gonna come back tomorrow and check them out. And hopefully we'll have some blue crab. On this episode, I got my wife, Stephanie, my dad, and my little baby Lucy, who is not loving his life jacket at the moment. We're gonna catch some crab. We're gonna be setting out about 6 crab traps today. We're gonna put them in the middle of these channels and these creeks back here. We're baiting them up with raw chicken. Now that may not be the best bait, but that's what we have. We've had success with it in the past. You can see them right here. Stuffs the inside of them with raw chicken.
I'm looking for little creeks or streams coming out in the marsh, and where somebody else has theirs. Wherever they got theirs, I'm close by.
Don't try to rethink the wheel. If there's a lot of crab traps in the area, then that means there's probably crab in the area. Right here to your left. Okay. All right, last one pops right here to your left or right. Which one? Left. All right, left. Well, that's it. It only took us maybe 10-15 minutes to put all the traps out, and that's all we're gonna do for the day. We're gonna come back. We're gonna let them soak for the night and come back tomorrow and check them. Hopefully we have enough crab for a mess. And a mess is the official unit of measurement for crab in the South. If you weren't familiar with that, some people call them a bushel. We call them a mess of crab. So until tomorrow, we'll see how this works. All right, it's been a little over 24 hours. We are back at the boat ramp. I traded in my wife and youngin' for my nephew. I'm back with him again. Dad is he's back with us as well. Feeling good. We're on low tide. We're gonna run these traps and hopefully we'll get enough crab for a good cooking.
I know we'll at least get one crab.
Why?
I just know we will.
Okay. Well, you heard that, guys. We're gonna get at least one crab.
They don't bite the critters.
All right. Feeling a little optimistic. Weather's been nice. Not that that really matters for the crab, but hoping to have a few in here. You feel a good tug? You want to do a hook set?
Yeah.
First trap of the day. And
Look at that, son.
got a flounder.
But ain't them pretty?
Got some.
We got a fish.
Not a lot of crab.
We got a fish.
Not a lot of crab, but the crab we did catch were good size.
Oh, they are nice.
Just a fish, Uncle Blake.
Yep, we got a fish. We got a flounder in there. That's one of the first times I've ever seen a flounder
What's
in a crab trap. All right, we are on trap number 2. First one was a decent haul. Not the
mother load.
not the mother load, not the pay dirt, but it was a decent haul. It's enough for me. A couple crab cakes. We're gonna see if fare a little better on this one.
Nah.
Okay, another 4 or 5.
Just 5. Try to pinch your fingers.
Why don't you pick that crab up for us down there? Pick that crab up for us.
It's dead now. How do you get
We wait till right at dark to check the traps. For 1, you deal with a lot less boat traffic. 2, you deal with a lot less actual traffic getting here. We're only a mile maybe from the Savannah Mall and the Bass Pro Shop, by the way. So when you're out here though, you forget you're in the middle of a city. Moving on to the next trap. Well, we learned something. We think that at this time of the year, the bigger water, a little bit deeper water is producing more crab. But you live and learn. It's like fishing. You learn things to make you better. but we got enough crab for a cookout, so we're gonna ride back to the boat ramp, load the boat up, and head to the house. By the time we got out the water, stopped by the Mexican buffet again, got home, it was about midnight, so we're gonna be cleaning the crab today. Cleaning crab is really a pretty simple process. I just take a knife, stick it right under the shell, and pop open the top. Pull that right off the top, and then you want to scrape all the guts, all these little gills right out of it. Really pretty simple, just like so. And these bodies are just loaded with meat. Most of a blue crab's meat is not in its legs like snow crab. Most of the meat's in the body. And for me, pound for pound, it's some of the best tasting crab. You just have to work a little bit more for it. Just go ahead and scrape through it a few times, get all that out. And there you go. A little crab fun fact for you. You can tell if a crab's a male or a female by looking on the bottom side of its shell. This little thing right here, if it goes up in that little pattern right there, that is a male. That is actually his reproductive structure. There's this little, that's how he deposits the sperm right here. But I did find one female, and I figured I would show you just for the sake of it. She's got a much different shape to her down there. So that is the female. 28 crab, 27 of them were male, 1 female. We got the crab clean, and just to be honest, I probably could have went to the store and bought a bushel of crabs already cleaned for half the work and even half the money. But that's not what it's about. It's about getting out there and doing it yourself. It's going to make these crabs taste even better. I'm going to put them in the walk-in cooler, and tomorrow I'm going to show you how we eat them down here in the South. Alright, this is day 4 of catching the crab. Now normally I would let Drew pick up right here, but he's found a woman that likes him, so he's on a date tonight, so I'll take care of it. Right now I just have water getting heated up. I'm gonna go with some Old Bay seasoning, and you gotta be generous when it comes to seasoning crab, because you gotta get those flavors infused in those shells. So I'm gonna go with a little Old Bay, plenty of salt, plenty of pepper. One of my favorite things is a lot of hot sauce, man. You gotta have this thing kicking. You gotta have these crab kicking. And finally, something else I like to season with, but it's also gonna cook with. I got plenty of sausage, onion, and jalapeno. Go ahead and get this in there while you're getting the water warming up. And what this is gonna do is flavor that water, so when you put this crab in there, it's only gonna take a few minutes, and all these flavors are gonna go into the crab. Alright, we're gonna crank up that heat, get it to a boil, and we're gonna add the crab in. Crab's only gonna take a few minutes. We got the water rolling, we got it tasting good, smelling good, so it's time to add the crab. This will bring your temperature down a little bit, but it won't be long, and just a few minutes, they won't be blue anymore. Maybe 4 or 5 minutes is all it takes. All right, I think it's time to get them out. Look at that right there. We got all the crab done, and not a moment too soon like it's about to rain. So let's go inside and chow down. Blue crab don't require a whole lot of setting, just paper on the table, crab, break them. Most of the meat is in the body, and pound for pound, this is some of the best meat. Just take the body, break it open a little bit, just like that, dip it in a little butter. Excellent. I probably could have went to the store and bought these crab for half the price and half the amount of time that we put in there, but I guarantee they wouldn't taste as good. Until the next episode, this has been the unofficial and no doubt incomplete guide to Georgia Outdoors.